Good morning, Bulldogs. This is Kyleigh.
And Kwan Cheung
with your daily dose of RCHS activities and events. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
What's up with the doll?
It's a doll from my Taffy parenting class. We actually took some pictures.
Students in Miss Watson's Human Growth and Development class celebrated their new babies with a mom and baby photo shoot hosted by our practicum of AV class. Students were excited to show off their babies, and the photos came out great. RCTV is glad we took their pictures yesterday before they are up with crying babies as they care for them throughout the weekend.
That's cute, but what else if the baby wakes you up during the night?
Well, I'll let you know how it goes, but it looks like right now he's asleep.
Alright, back to the announcement. We have 11 more days before break, so don't forget to take advantage of tutoring from RCHS. You can scan the QR code to sign up and get help every day during Bulldog block except for Wednesdays.
If you want to be exempt from the semester finals, you might want to take advantage of that free tutoring.
Don't forget the criteria for being exempt. If you have a semester average of 90 or above and have never been absent 3 or less days, you're exempt.
If you have a semester average of 80 or above, you have to have been absent 2 or less days to be exempt.
And the final way to get exempt is by having an average of 70 or above and only 1 or no absence.
It is also the time of year to give back. One way is to donate to Taffy's Toys for Tots. Today is the last day to donate.
Another way to give is to donate new or used children's books for the Steel Coat Book Drive. Books will be donated to the Dallas Children's Hospital. Donation boxes are located in each house office and in the main central office. If you wish to get books from the hospital wish list, scan the QR code.
Want to share the Christmas spirit with another student or teacher? Texas Public Safety Association is selling Christmas in a cup.
Tumblers come with hot chocolate and candy, cost $4.50. You can pay on school pay, and the cups will be delivered during Bulldog block during the week of December 16 to 20.
Want to be a part of Cultural Collaboratives Club and RCHS Black Student Union as they plan for February's Black History Month? Scan the QR code for more information.
Want to join a team for Spring Sparks? There are several upcoming mandatory meetings.
If you're interested in trying out for RCHS Girls Track and Field, there will be a meeting Wednesday, December 18th in the main gym bleachers. Come and meet with Coach Knoll during the last 15 minutes of your scheduled lunchtime. If you have A lunch, it'll be 12 o'clock, or if you have B lunch, it'll be 12:45. Any questions, email Coach Tiffany Knoll at knowlt@rcisd.org.
Boys, interested in track? You must attend a mandatory information meeting December 16 at 4 p.m. at an indoor facility. Contact Coach Crimson for more information.
If you're interested in trying out for baseball, you need to send an email to Coach Wolf at wolfl@rcisd.org. Please include your name and grade in the email.
For lunch today, we are having chicken and waffle, personal pepperoni pizza, or personal cheese pizza.
Sophomores, it's time to select your classes for next year, and Counselor Leah Wrights has all the information you need to know next.
Hey Bulldogs, this is Miss Wright. I'm here to do another Counselor Insight video series with you. This one's going to be for incoming junior course selections. So this video is for our current sophomores only. So current sophomores, listen up for some really important information about course selections for your junior year. Just so you know, we're going to start course selections this month. If you haven't already been called in, you're going to be called in to the counselor's office soon in order to go over what courses you would like to talk about and would like to take next school year. The course selections will be open between now and March 31st. So from March 1st through March 31st, you and your family will have access to view these course selections on Family Access in order to make any requests for changes. That deadline will end March 31st for changes. Okay, so one of the biggest things for us to know is when we are making course selections, especially you guys going into your senior year, the first thing we need to consider is we need to meet our graduation requirements. We need to make sure that we have earned or will be earning next year all 4 credits in English language arts, 4 credits of science, 3 credits of social studies, 4 credits of math, 2 credits of a language other than English, 1 credit of fine arts, 1 credit of physical education, and an additional 7 credit electives in order to meet our 26 credit minimum. Okay. In addition, you also need to make sure that you're earning at least 1 endorsement and completing your CTE program of study. The next part is going to be understanding how you're classified. So when you enroll next year and you see that your Skyward or your badge does not state the grade level that you are in, that is going to be determined by the number of credits you have earned before the school year begins. So just so you understand, in order to be classified as a sophomore, you have to have a minimum of 6.5 credits before the school year begins. Juniors have to have a minimum of 13 credits or more before the school year begins. And seniors, in order to be classified as a senior, you have to start next school year with a minimum of 19 credits on your transcript. For more information on transcripts, check out our video on how to access your transcript. In order to help you make the decision on what classes you might want to take next year, aside from some of your required classes, make sure to check out some of these online resources. They're linked in this slideshow, which you have access to in your grade level counselor Google Classroom. All right, decisions. So when you come to meet and when you're filling out the Google form you'll complete before we meet to let us know your decisions, you need to have already decided and thought about, do I want to take dual credit, AP, or honors classes? Do I want to or qualify for career prep or extended career prep? And do I want dismissals and or student aid positions? Remember, in your senior year, you have to be enrolled in at least a minimum of 5 credits, no matter how many credits you are going into the year with. At least 5 of those 7 courses have to be credit earning, and you have to make sure that you're completing your CTE program of study before dismissals and student aids are considered. So, what are the difference between AP, dual credit, honors? Well, AP is a free high school credit. It's taught by high school staff. It's not on college GPA. So whatever you earn doesn't affect your college GPA. But you do have a possibility to earn college credit based on the AP exam score. For dual credit, keep in mind, it does cost money to participate in the class, just depending on where the class is being offered through. It does impact your college GPA, and the college credit is earned as long as you pass the class. Another thing to note for our dual credit classes is you must have taken TSI in order to be enrolled. Okay, there's math TSI and an ELAR TSI. So if you're interested in dual credit, be checking out those TSI testing dates. And finally, honors is a great way to go if you're interested in just being challenged in order to kind of increase your level of learning. But it does not earn you any opportunities for college credit. However, it's a great way to kind of get you prepared for dual credit or AP courses, or if you're just, planning to go to college and haven't taken any challenging classes yet, it might be a good segue into that for you. So if you're considering career prep, that is a great way to earn some extra credits if you've met all your other graduation requirements. There's 2 different options. You can either take career prep, which is a 2-credit course, which consists of 1 in-person class, and then you would have 7th period off for you to attend work. You have to meet a requirement of at least 10 hours weekly of work in order to participate in that class. The other option is extended career prep. So that's a 3-credit course. You earn 3 credits by attending 1 in-person class, and then you would have 6th and 7th period off campus in order to attend work. For this one, you have to work a minimum of 15 hours. Don't forget that also you have to make sure that you are participating in a legitimate job with a paycheck. Unfortunately, it can't be a cash paying job. So those of you that are going and mowing lawns or doing jobs like that, those are great jobs, but unless it is through an actual company where you're receiving a paycheck and a W-2, then it doesn't qualify for the career prep and extended career prep class. Our next thing to understand, dismissal requirements. I know we all want dismissals if we can get them, but keep in mind there are some restrictions with that. So for our seniors, you can get up to 2 dismissals as long as you're meeting those requirements. So for seniors, you have to have met at least 21 credits before entering senior year in order to get your dismissals granted. Okay, you don't get any credit for these. That's why you have to have at least 21 credits. You have to be able to provide your own transportation. You cannot use the buses because you're not allowed to stay here on campus during your dismissal periods. Okay, so keep in mind as we do course selections, we will note those who are wanting to do dismissals, but it will not be a part of your course selections yet. It will just be noted as an alternate because we will not grant dismissals and add them to your schedules until both parent and student contracts are signed and completed in family access. And those forms will not be available until at least July of next summer. So you'll need to come in mind having an alternate option available for that dismissal. All right, so a few extra classes you might consider taking are our PALS class, where you're getting to work and help other students, our Partners in PEs class, so working with our students with special needs during their PE class, and our student leadership classes. So those are some great little extras that you can do, but they do require applications in order to be able to be kept in that class. Student aid requirements. If you're interested in possibly being a student aid, please keep this in mind. Student aids do not earn credits, okay? You must be a responsible, trustworthy, non-complainer. The aid positions are active. We are going to ask you to do some things, so please keep that in mind. You need to be willing to work if this is something you're interested in doing. The positions are offered through our house office, the attendance office, and the library. Okay, this is also going to be one that we're going to hold off on actually adding to your schedule, however, until the start of next school year. So it will be input as an alternate. So make sure when you come, you have an alternate credit-bearing class that you would like us to put in place in your course selections. And we will note that the student aid is actually what you're asking for. So when we determine the number of aides that have requested the class and the number of positions we have available at the beginning of the next school year, that's when those changes will be made. All right. One very important piece of information are for those students who are possibly at risk for not graduating, meaning you are not close to your minimum credit requirements. You will not have 21 minimum credits, or really between 19 minimum credits before the beginning of next school year, your senior year. This information is for you. Keep in mind that if you enter your senior year with fewer than 19 credits, you will need to participate in some of our credit recovery programs. So that includes taking some classes online through Edmentum, okay? So Edmentum is our online curriculum. It's self-paced, but there is a fee. It is $25 per semester per course that credit recovery is required, and it is offered during the school year. Those classes are taken during what we call a learning lab. So if you are requiring these credit recovery classes in order to meet your graduation requirements, those learning lab classes will take the place of another class period, and you can be placed in up to 3 of those class periods in order to meet those requirements. If you are in a learning lab in order to meet graduation requirements and credit recovery, understand that you do not qualify for dismissals or student aid positions. Finally, after you've looked over all of this information, what I need you guys to do now is I need everybody to scan this QR code and complete this Google form in order to make your course selection preferences for next school year. Once your selections are made, your counselors are going to call you down and we're going to meet with you individually to finalize your course selections. So please be patient with us. We're working on getting to all of you guys. Every single student on this campus is going to be meeting with us, and also including our 8th grade students. We're going to be meeting with them too. So just be patient with us and understanding that we will get to you and all of your selections. But if you fill out this Google form, it's going to help kind of speed the process along. All right, so that's it for course selection information. For more information on things like endorsements and program of study, which is really important. You should probably know these things. Just keep your eyes open for the next video in our series explaining more about that and how you can earn those.
Let's end our announcement with a launch from Kyleigh.
Anything is possible if you put your mind to it.
Thanks, Kyleigh.
That's all for today.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at RCTV Teen News
And Roy City Student Council at Roy City Stuco. This has been Kyleigh
and Ho Kwan Cheung
for
for
the
the
Bulldog
Bulldog
Rise.
Rise.
Bye,
Bye,
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs!